Hello, today we are doing 1.5 scientific notation day 1. Today's date is 11/5/25. On your vocab sheet, standard notation, the way we usually write everyday numbers. So like, for example, 1,120 or 0.02345. Scientific notation is a compact way of writing very large or very small numbers. 1.23 times 10 to the power of 4 or 1.23 times 10 to the power of negative 4. The exponent can be positive or negative. Reciprocal is 1 divided by the number. So 2 would be 2 over 1. 7 over 8. Reciprocal is 8 over 7. Negative 3 over 2 equals 2 over negative 3. And we discussed that yesterday. All right, at this time you can put the vocab sheet away and go ahead and start writing this in your actual notebook under the header. So symbols, we have a times 10 to the power of n, where 1 is less than, 1 is less than or equal to a, which is less than 10. So the number a can never be 10, but it could be like 9.99999. And n is an integer, so no fractions, decimals. So, for example, if we have 425 million, my decimal point is right here to begin with. I need to get it in between the first two numbers. Okay, so that 4 and 5. And remember, this then makes it true that it is in between 1 and 10. So I move my decimal point 3, 6, 7, 8. So then this becomes 4.25 times 10 to the power of 8. So move the decimal 8 times, so that is my exponent. Very large number, so a positive exponent. If you need to pause the video to write that down, please do so. All right, so my decimal point is starting here, and it needs to go behind the 3. So I move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this becomes 3 times 10 to the power of negative 5. I move the decimal point 5 times, and it's a really small number, so the exponent is negative. This number right here is less than a penny, like way less than a penny. Okay? All right. So, again, pause the video at any time to write this down. 1a, 5.34 times 10 to the power of 2. I always write the first few numbers. This is a positive exponent, so that means my number is going to get bigger. So this would be 534 for my answer in standard notation. 1b, again, I'm going to write that again, 5.34. This is a negative exponent, so my number is going to get smaller. And then I fill in that empty space or that blank space with a 0. So this would equal 0.0534. Okay? This is saying like, this isn't even 6 pennies, this number right here. Okay? So positive exponents make your number bigger. Negative exponent makes your number smaller. All right, we're going to go ahead and have a few more examples. So number 2, write 4.38701 times 10 to the power of 8 in standard form. So again, I always start by writing what's in front of the times 10. This is a positive exponent, so I'm going to move it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I make sure my swoops are neat. Okay, so that way I can easily fill in those blank spaces with zeros. So 43871, and then I'm adding 3 zeros at the end. A student asked me, well, how do you know there's 3 zeros? Well, there are 5 place values here, 3 more place values. That makes your exponent 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay? So final answer here, let me put parentheses, or not parentheses, commas in here so I can read it. 438,701,000. Okay, go ahead and do this one. 9.931, positive exponent, so it's going to get bigger. 4, 5. So 993,100. So 993,100. All right, 4.501 times 10 to the power of negative 6. Note right here, this is a negative exponent, so my number is going to get smaller. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put my decimal point, and I'm going to fill in all of those swoops with zeros. So this would equal 0. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 0, 1. So this is a very, 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 very small number. Write 6.02 times 10 to the power of negative 4. Whoops. Again, negative exponent, so it's going to get smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill in those blanks with zeros. So this equals 0.000602. Okay, you may also see 10n written as e to the power of n. This is more common in a calculator. So when we start using calculators to multiply and divide in scientific notation, you will use an e. So how we would write this would be 4.38701 e to the power of 8. Next one would be 6.02 e to the power of negative 4. That is how you would see it in a calculator. All right. Once you finish, you have a worksheet with 20 problems, so go ahead and get started on that.